just found an article that said that the best way to lose fat and keep on muscle is to do. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. My name is Chris Kellum. If you guys are new here, make sure you're subscribed, turn on post notifications, because we're documenting the process to getting shredded for a physique show. This is Summer Shredding episode number 4, and we have some really insane results that I want to share with you. We're gonna do a full month review on the next video, but I'm gonna also share with you guys my body scans that I just did today. We've dropped about 7 pounds of body fat in 1 month. That is insane. So what we're gonna do right now is we're on a little bit of a break. I'm in the middle of BLC, basic leadership course. So we're gonna go make our pre-lunch and sit down and go over those results.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just
Alrighty guys, so pre-lunch we got some chopped lettuce. I've been putting this Green Dragon hot sauce on there. About 6 or 7 ounces of chicken in there. And then there's also this peanut oil sauce that I put on it that probably isn't that healthy, but it tastes delicious. Alright guys, let's hop into this. So, I'm gonna put up on the screen right here. This is my in-body results. So today is January 26th. My weight today was 194.5, and I think this is huge. This is why I wanted to put this at the beginning of the video, because we constantly get fixated on a weight number. I even did myself. But when you have external factors or other metrics that you're using to track your progress, like me, I'm using this body scanner. I'm also going to, at the end of this month, do some measurements and taking pictures. I've been taking weekly pictures as well. You know, don't get so hard on yourself if that number on the scale isn't dropping, especially if you have these metrics. So here we go. We got skeletal muscle 93.9, body fat mass 31.6 pounds. My body fat percentage is 16.3%. Now we're going to show you the history. There's another cool little feature. All right, so these are my metrics from December 22nd. I did like a kind of a soft start on the 22nd. We started out around about 196. And as you guys can see, we're down weight. We're down some weight, but according to, 113, we're up some weight. And I think what happened was around this past week or so, I started taking creatine, and I noticed I've been putting a lot of like garlic salt and salts and different seasonings on my foods, whereas I should probably switch over to a different seasoning like Mrs. Dash or Mr. Dash, I forget what it's called, but it's pretty much low sodium to no sodium. The meal plan's working, clearly my workout plan is working as well, but overall everything's going good. And if you guys are interested in this workout plan, this meal plan, you guys can always sign up for my fitness app down below. If you wanted just the workout plan, you could test it out for 1 month for $1. If you guys wanted the full meal plan, and what I would do is I would cater it towards your calorie goal. So you'd send me a bunch of information, I'd create a macro plan, and then I'd adjust the food amounts on my meal plan to cater towards your goals. And all you have to do is sign up for the 1-year subscription on my fitness app for $99. Comes out to like 25 cents a day. But I'm gonna sit here, enjoy my pre-lunch. Like I said, we got some chopped salad, chicken, some hot sauce on there. If you guys haven't thrown hot sauce on your salad before, it's amazing. And then we got some peanut oil. See you guys on the next break of BLC. Alrighty guys, day has concluded. It is 3 p.m. We just finished up BLC. Graduation is on Thursday, which is a good thing. I also have an appointment for my pre-op. So I've been meaning to tell you guys that next month I'm gonna have to take off lifting because I have to go do a procedure in order for me to even be considered to go to flight school with the Army. I know I told you guys back in June when I had rhabdo, I had a rare heart condition. It's called WPW or whatever. So I have like an extra electrical circuit in my heart, and if that shows up on an EKG, it's kind of one of those things that it's like a no-go to become a pilot. So I have to go do a procedure. I believe it's called like an ablation. So they go in through the vein in my groin, and then they kind of burn off that circuit. So I have to do that on February 1st, and the doctor said I probably have to take a month off from lifting just because they don't want the wound to open in the groin. But we're still gonna be documenting summer shredding because I'm gonna use that month to just walk and make sure to eat correctly to see if, and to show you guys that you can still lose weight, one, without working out, and two, with just getting out and walking. And it's the most simple thing you guys can do. Super excited to kind of show that process. Also, in honor of the GOAT, aka TB12, Tom Brady, going to the Super Bowl for his 10th time, I'm gonna be releasing a video next week on a full day of eating Tom Brady's diet, and I'm hoping to maybe get in one of his workouts or even work on some of his pliability to give you guys more insight on what he's been doing. You know, he's 43 years old, 42 or whatever, and he's still performing higher than most young guys in the NFL. Not only is he just performing, he's dominating. So I think it's gonna be a really cool video to show you guys what Tom Brady eats. I'm gonna be taking recipes from this book and going through like some of his like TB12 methods. He has 12 rules that he follows, and we're gonna dissect those. It's about 80 degrees out. First things first, we're going to have our lunch. I know it's a little late. I'm hungry. We're gonna go for a walk, and then we're gonna go to the gym and finish up cardio for the night. All right, so we got 4 ounces of ground turkey. I do 93.7. Also, we have about 3.5 ounces of sweet potato. I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy this. I'm gonna head to the gym in about 30 minutes. But I wanna let you guys know I started a new TikTok. If you didn't know, I have a TikTok where I do like military funny stuff, and I did flight attendant funny stuff as well. This TikTok is gonna be mainly and strictly geared towards fitness content and teaching people how to live, you know, a healthy lifestyle, and the tips and tricks that I use daily to stay fit, and the tips and tricks that I'm using right now to get shredded and cut up for the summer. So check it out, it's right here. Guys, so this is one of my go-to cardio options, and this is the elliptical. So what I usually do is I boost the level up to level 20 or 22, 40 20s. So technically what that means is for 40 seconds, I'm gonna go at a steady state, kind of recover, catch my breath, and then for the last 20 seconds of that minute, I'm gonna go all out as fast as I can. And I'm gonna repeat that for about 20 to 25 minutes. And this is gonna be my high intensity interval training for the day.
No promotion, still progressing, overdosing on these lessons. And these words my only weapon, cut you deep, oh yeah, I threaten. Feel the heat and all the tension, need relief from this whole session. But I keep myself progressing, cause I creep around suppressants. I don't...
Alrighty guys, all showered up, dinner is made. I am sitting back, gonna relax, gonna catch up on some YouTube people. I watch this guy, Andre Juk. I'll put his name right here. But he's the reason why I started like doing Robinhood, and why I opened up the app. So if you guys are interested in starting to invest in or buying stocks or getting into calls and puts or options, click the link down below for Robinhood and you get your first stock for free. But this is what we get for dinner. Alrighty, so we got 3.5 ounces of sweet potatoes. I air fried those, and then I got about a 9-ounce steak. This is top sirloin. So Shanley and I have been in a debate. She's telling me that filet mignon is more lean than top sirloin, and I was under that belief too for a little while, but then I went to Google and I was like, yo, what is the most leanest steak? And Google said top sirloin, so I got top sirloin. So let me know in the comments what you guys think is the most lean steak around. And then we also got some shredded lettuce, and then this is a new vitamin water Shanley and I got, 0 sugar, strawberry lemonade, super delicious. I really love drinking these post cardio session because my body feels depleted. I've just sweated out a bunch of electrolytes and nutrients, and I feel like this replenishes them pretty quickly. So we're gonna sit back, eat this. Good morning guys. Today is Wednesday the 27th. I just got back from the gym.
I'm working in my robe.
Hello.
Don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone she's working in a robe. But we got our oatmeal. Today's a 3/4 cup day, so I'm pretty happy. More carbs, the happier I am. Check that consistency out. Looks good. All right, they're starting class right now, so we gotta get in there. So the thing I heard about like fasted cardio, I mean there's so many articles on it, but there was one where it said that fasted cardio, yes, it burns more fat, but later in the day your body tends to utilize your fat stores less for energy.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to try to pull that article up and I'll send you it.
Well, that's pointless. That's exactly what you wanted to do.
Yeah, so you think that it would just continue burning fat throughout the day, but what it does is it doesn't prioritize your fat after the workout, which is interesting. I've done a couple of videos on that because I used to fast all the time, but I can't fast while training for a show because I have to eat so much. I've done a 48-hour fast before, and my focus was like through the roof. I would take like a teaspoon of salt probably after 12 hours. Take that in because you're gonna flush out your electrolytes and your nutrients. And then the best way to break like a longer fast, they say, is like bone broth or any type of broth because it's loaded with micronutrients and nutrients. The benefit to longer fasts is it's called autophagy. So your body has like billions of cells, and when you do longer fasts, what it does is it actually recycles or kills off those cells that aren't performing at like peak performance. So it's good for like energy, and it's basically like a huge cleanse of your body and your cells that aren't working properly. Whew. Alrighty guys, we got about 1 minute left in this break. I made myself a protein shake. I do a 1/4 cup of blueberries, about 150 milliliters of almond milk, unsweetened vanilla, and then I do the Formula 1 protein powder. You guys can use whatever protein powder you want. There is a link down below for free shipping through First Form if you guys wanted to check them out. And then my usual grilled chicken salad. This is like an avocado spread. I've been taking in a lot of sodium at the moment, so I cut back on that. I also cut back on creatine this week, so we're gonna see how my body fluctuates. Like I said at the end of this video, I'm gonna do a full review of my 1 week body scans to kind of come up with an average of where I'm at in this process before I go into my month-long hiatus where I'm only gonna be able to walk post-surgery. Alrighty, and we're gonna start this arm workout off with some pull-ups. I've been doing sets of 5 as many times as I can throughout the week. If you guys didn't know, I had rhabdo back in June, and I used to be able to crush pull-ups. Now I can barely do like 12 pull-ups in a row. So this is like one of my weakest points right now, so I'm trying to focus on it before some of my workouts. And I also feel like I get a really good arm pump when I do pull-ups beforehand. Alright, to start the arm workout, this whole workout is a superset, so we're going to do a bicep workout followed by a tricep workout. So right here we're doing barbell curls. As you can see, I'm having a slight hold at the top with a little bit of a squeeze in the bicep, and I'm slowly lowering the weight, and you're going to feel a huge difference in each rep if you incorporate this into your workouts. Make sure to subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and turn on post notifications, guys. You're not going to want to miss the rest of summer shredding. And here we are. This is workout 2 inside of the superset. This is a tricep press down. As you can see, I press down, and I have a little hold and squeeze at the bottom. Also take note that my arm is basically locked in a fixed position. Also, if you guys want, support my buddy over here, Silva Music. He creates house music. Check him out on Spotify. Alrighty guys, time for dinner. So we got 6 ounces of ground turkey, 93.7, and then some air fried sweet potatoes, and then I put some G Hughes barbecue sauce on there. It's sweet and spicy. And then we're gonna finish it off with a nice salad. And yeah, so today was basically the last full day of BLC. So I just gotta sign some paperwork, and then tomorrow we get to show up to finish some more paperwork, and then we're done. Also tomorrow is my pre-operation appointment for the ablation procedure that I'm doing on my heart next week. So I think I'm gonna be down for like 4 weeks from working out. So I'm currently just gonna sit down here in the next few minutes to kind of build out a schedule and a plan on what I'm gonna document throughout the summer shredding, because summer shredding isn't stopping just because I have to get this minor procedure done. We're gonna continue to do that. So if there's any like famous people's diets or fitness athletes diets that you want me to try over this next month, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys are new to the channel and if you guys came from my YouTube Shorts videos. Tell me where you're from, why you like my channel or why you don't like my channel. Just let me know, introduce yourself, say hey, what's up? Just like to interact and meet everyone that's new on my channel. Woo! Alrighty guys, good morning, happy Thursday. It's the 28th. Today I officially graduated BLC. So now I am one step closer to being able to be promoted in the military, which is kind of cool. But what we're doing is I had breakfast. Now I'm gonna cook up some lunch and I gotta leave here in the next hour or so to get to Gainesville to go to the VA for my pre-op for the heart procedure that I have to have done on Monday. But I wanna show you guys something. There's a proper way to beat your meat. Let me show you, come on. Alrighty, so I don't have the proper tools, but we're gonna use a hammer. Now, if you guys don't tenderize your chicken, then you're missing out because this makes your chicken taste so much better. Alright, so once the meat is tenderized, we're going to season it. Little pro tip. This is the dash that I've been talking about. As you can see, it's salt free. So lately I've been taking in a lot of salt and my body has been showing that with all the water retention. So if you guys are trying to limit your salt, salt is good for you. So I know that a lot of people say salt's bad, but you don't want to have too much salt, and I'm pretty sure I was having way too much salt. Let's let this heat up. Air fryer, game changing. Look at that. Crispy on the outside, but juicy chicken on the middle. That's perfect. Alrighty, so we got about an hour ride to get to Gainesville, so I packed my pre-lunch. Probably gonna miss lunch because I have an appointment. I have like 3 appointments back to back. We got branched chain amino acids, these are BCAAs. One of my flight attendant friends, her husband or boyfriend, started his own company called Team Physio Fit. So I figured I'd support them, and to be honest, this flavor is delicious. Honeydew, watermelon, these are their BCAAs. We also have their pre-workout here. So if you guys wanna go check them out, Team Physio Fit, support a up-and-coming brand, but I mainly use First One products. Not that anybody really asks what supplements I use, but if you guys want, there's a link down below for First One products. I believe you get free shipping and they are top quality. Alrighty guys, it is 10:20, we gotta be there by 12:30. It's 49 degrees out today, so it's a little bit chilly. It's been about 80 the past 2 days, so the fact that it's 49 today, it's not cool. What's going on, Florida? Late, but we went and hit a late night cardio session. We're gonna have our last meal of the night. For dinner, we have about 6 ounces of ground turkey, a whole avocado. Your best friends during cutting is gonna be mustard and hot sauce. And then we got about 200 grams of air roasted broccoli, lightly salted with garlic salt. I think one of the biggest questions I get when a new client starts training with me is like, hey, I don't know how to use a food scale. I don't know how to weigh food. So I'm gonna show you as quickly as possible how I weigh my food. So we got the bowl. I like to put it on the scale before I turn it on because it automatically zeroes that all out. So boom. As you can see, it's zeroed out. I measure my oatmeal in grams. So we're gonna go to grams. Boom. If you were to take the bowl off, it tells you that the bowl weighs 95 grams. So kind of cool. There we go. Now we got our oatmeal right here. So today's a 3/4 of a cup day, which means that's 60 grams. 60 grams of oatmeal, a lot of oatmeal. And if you guys are trying to cut weight and it's not working, start by weighing out your food, tracking what you're eating, and download MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. You can input your macros in there, and it'll help you stay on track. All right, so we're at 67 grams. Let's empty some out. Whoops, making a mess. 57 grams. This is the battle, all right? So we got 57 grams.
Show them your slippers.
Boom, 60 grams, guys. Also, check out these fresh slips my mom got me. It's a little Christmas gift. They're freaking fire. All right, 60 grams of oatmeal. Now, pour some water in there. Now, perfect oatmeal has just enough water. You're gonna wanna just, you know, barely fill it up. As you can see, like that's the perfect consistency. It's like, it's not overfilled. It's just to the top of the oatmeal. Cooked perfectly. Now, what I do, game changing, add some protein powder to your oatmeal. You don't have to use this protein powder, but if you want to support your boy, go ahead and click the link down below. Help me out. I do 1 scoop, and then since it's 3/4 of a cup, we're gonna do 2 scoops. Why not? 2 scoops. Look at that mound. Now we're gonna put some water in there, and voila, we have a perfect consistency of oatmeal and protein powder. Look at that. Delicious. Could have probably did a little less water. This is my second favorite. This used to be my first. This is mint ice cream sandwich, but they just came out with another flavor called chocolate banana. Try it out. Guys, let's go over my check-in. So technically I did a weigh-in yesterday. So that would be like kind of, it was like a 23-day period between my first check-in to now. So good stats to look at. I'm also posting this stuff on my Instagram. I'm tracking it. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, go check me out on Kellum22. I also created a new TikTok where I'm going to be documenting the fitness and progress as well, where I'm going to be posting like weight loss tips, fitness tips, how to create certain meals. I'll link all that below. You guys can go check them out, support me, follow me, do whatever you want. But right now we started our weight at 195.9. We dropped to 193.2, so we dropped 2.7 pounds. Body fat percentage, 19.6% down to 16.8%. So we're down 2.8% fat. Fat mass went from 37.9 to 32.5, so we lost 5.4 pounds of fat. And we've also increased our muscle mass. We went from 90.6 pounds of muscle to 93.3, so we've added 2.3 pounds of muscle. So my fitness plan and my meal plan are all working tremendously well, and I actually just found an article that said that the best way to lose fat and keep on muscle is to incorporate some steady state cardio and some HIIT cardio, and that's exactly what I've been doing in my fitness plan. Also intaking a bunch of protein, way above my normal level of protein, and they say that intaking a good amount of protein also helps preserve muscle mass when you are planning a cut. So that's some good tips for you guys if you guys are looking to start. But that's kind of the review I have for you all. I'm gonna eat my oatmeal. Also, next video is gonna be on Tom Brady. I'm gonna do a full day eating Tom Brady's diet. I'm gonna go through this book and create a list of things that he eats, some tips and tricks he has, and that's all gonna be incorporated in the next video. Super excited to do this in honor of his 10th Super Bowl. As you guys can tell, I'm a huge Tom Brady fan or Patriots fan. So happy to see him succeeding and crushing it on Tampa Bay. A little jealous it's not with the Patriots, but it is what it is. Also, don't sign up on Robinhood. That's probably the worst platform to trade on right now after what they just did with manipulating the market. So if you guys want to sign up for a different trade-in app for stocks or trade-in options, check out Webull. I believe if you guys sign up, you get a free stock after a $100 deposit. It's a safer platform. It's a little more in depth. Overall, don't use Robinhood. It's kind of disappointing to see what that company did this past week. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video or you made it this far, or if you've even got one piece of information out of this video, smash that thumbs up. Also, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys want to see. This is going to help the algorithm. It's going to help reach new people and help grow my channel. Also help build this series up. As I'm aware, I'm starting a completely new series on my channel where I used to do travel and military and threw some fitness in there. This is like strictly fitness now, so I know like my target audience isn't fully there. You guys can smash that thumbs up, drop a comment. Make sure to turn on your notifications as well so you don't miss another episode, especially this one. You don't want to miss this one. This is exciting because I'm going to be putting the recipes on the screen. You don't want to miss that video. Got my surgery Monday, or a procedure. It's not a surgery, it's a procedure Monday, so wish me luck. And excited to document the next month of summer shredding. And at the end of this month, once we hit February 5th, that's going to be the exact 1 month mark. That's when I'm going to do a full in-depth review of my weight loss, pros and cons, what you guys can do to incorporate this into your daily routine without having to pay money. Thank you guys so much for your time. See you guys on the next one.